back here, Midwest Hunters Convention 2013, the 10th anniversary. I have come in contact with your name, please.
Colonel Barker.
Colonel Barker? Colonel?
Colonel.
Colonel.
Colonel. Like carnal pleasures.
Giggity. Anyway.
It just got really hot in here.
Tell us what you do.
I'm a Sideshow Barker for Dark Hand Designs. We create one-of-a-kind handmade props, costumes, and home decorations for your creepy needs.
I have a lot of creepy needs. Just saying.
This is our demographic right here.
Short, balding, fat guys. That's what it is.
Like Joe's.
So, is this all you do? Or are you a haunt actor as well? Or?
I'm a haunt actor. I also do actor training and coordination, and I am also a makeup artist.
Nice. And how long have you been in the industry?
This will be my 9th season.
9th season. Is this you, or do you have other characters?
I have probably about 16 characters.
You know, I feel really behind being here at Midwest. I've been in the haunt industry professionally for over 10 years. Before that it was all home haunt stuff, things like that. I have like 4 characters, so I'm like really behind. This 16 here, everyone else has had 20 or more. It's just like, I'm really behind.
Yeah, I come out with at least 1 or 2 a season.
Well, it's like
sometimes by accident.
No, I like to steal other people's ideas. No, I'm just
That's cool. You can go on my Facebook and just look through my album.
Great, and I need to find a jacket like this. I think I got a brown and tan one. So, all right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you free time here, make love to the camera, do whatever you. Calm down. Calm down. Do whatever you want. Promote. It's all you, man.
All right. Check out Dark Hand Designs at www.facebook.com/dark.hand.designs. Check it out.
That was a lot of fucking dots. Thank you very much.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Thank you. Appreciate it.
It's Tater.
Hey!
I love doing interviews. This is the Video Freak Show Interweb Championship, sir.
Sorry.
Speak up, because they need to hear you.
They don't want to hear me. So, your mom got you this for Christmas?
No, I got that.
You bought yourself this?
Yes.
You have a girlfriend?
I have a wife.
Does she know about this?
She does know about this.
How'd you keep her? Is she handcuffed?
It was the greatest pickup line in the world. I went
you
up
have
to her.
to unshackle that guy included got caught. You're next.
It was the greatest pickup line ever. I went up to her and said, "Excuse me, ma'am. Did you tell me this rag smells like chloroform?"
I just club them. My girlfriend and me are going on a year, and I just keep her in a constant state of roofies.
Roofie colada.
Yeah, just whatever, oh, hey baby, you should have some coffee. And then you get to the vodka, and then the roofies, and then more roofies, and then she doesn't even know.
For you to be with her for a year, I believe it.
Did you get laid before you had this belt?
Yes. Do I get laid after it? Yes.
Are you sure?
Positive.
Look.
No.
A girl a day keeps the hand away. However, why does yours have blisters on it? It's because of the belt.
Your hand's got razor burn, man.
Well, look, I've been messing with some fall stuff. Yeah. Hey, does it smell like shit to you? That wasn't anything to do with Fall Guy. I just smeared my hand. Yeah.
Would you like a chocolate?
They were out of toilet paper in the bathroom, so yeah, it was crazy. So, how much did you bought this?
I did. I designed it and purchased it. Yes.
Okay, so you couldn't, perhaps, I don't know, beat up the old champion to get the belt.
Actually, it was a long. See, this is how I know that you don't watch my shit.
You got your ass kicked
This is how I know.
You got your ass kicked by double rainbow hands, didn't you?
You do not watch
You
my
did.
show.
You can't even beat up
because-
double rainbow hands.
Listen, sir.
Look. Gangnam Style came up and just punched you in the throat.
Oh, mini me.
And that was it. I don't think he's coming for you. So that's what you're saying. You can't beat up Gangnam Style. You couldn't beat up Double Rainbow Hands. You couldn't even beat up Anton. They're gonna rape you, whatever his name is. Dotson. Thank you. To get the belt. You just bought yourself a belt and said, "Look at me, I got a belt. I'm important."
No, that belt has actually changed hands many times.
Tut, your producer.
No, there's been other people.
Look, all I'm saying.
What the hell does this have to do with Midwest?
Where are we?
We're what, 5 minutes in, and all we're talking about is the belt.
We're at Midwest? What the hell is that?
Really?
Yeah. Look, I've been to Orlando, I've been to Portland, and now I'm here.
Can I say
I've
something?
had a day between the two of them.
Let me ask you a question. How old are you?
32.
Really?
Yeah.
You are not
Right
aging
now.
gracefully.
Right now. Granny is 95. So I look.
I don't know. I never see Granny anymore. Granny doesn't come around.
Granny will be around the time, but she won't be there because you're
Yeah. Hi. Right.
That's how you make friends.
Hello.
You know what? If you made more friends, maybe you would have to buy yourself a belt. You know. I got a belt something like this, but it's leather and it keeps my pants up. This just says giant douchebags.
You're just upset that I have one-upped you when it comes to ego ship.
Ego ship? Hell, I got my own TV show. I got my own postcards, motherfucker.
I'm a postcards, motherfucker.
What you got?
You call me a motherfucker? Did you just call me a motherfucker?
Oh, you fucked my mother yesterday.
I was just saying, keep your mom off the street, we wouldn't have that problem.
She's been dead for a couple of years. She's not even close now. At least when you're done, can you at least like proper cold dead, claiming jaw closed, shut her eyes when she's dead? I mean, don't freak me out when she's just sitting there in a rocking chair dead, like Joel's been here again. Again.
Okay, so are you done?
Do you know? I'll leave you with this.
No, we're not done yet. Because we haven't even touched any subjects yet.
I'll leave you with this. You know how to get a dog to stop humping your leg.
How?
Give him a blowjob.
Oh, Jesus.
You've had that experience then before.
A couple times.
Little doggy red rocket coming out at you.
So what are you doing with your life now?
Apparently sabotaging my career with my company that I'm working for. That we're not gonna mention. I work for Froggies now.
Froggies.
Yeah.
And
I sell fog. That great fog that you use.
yes.
I bottled it myself.
Freshly squeezed.
And I just found it from a college program. I'm like, this is good enough.
So, I mean, what are you doing this year? Same as every
What am I
year?
doing?
Are you going to travel
Yes,
the
to
world
travel
and
the world.
shamelessly promote yourself?
Chicago, Cleveland,
Excellent. Chicago, and
Indiana,
Cleveland.
upstate New York, Atlanta. That's all I know for sure.
So explain to me what tatertainment is.
Entertainment is usually what we're doing now, so I'm giving it to you for free.
So you're biting off of what I've been doing for the past 6 years.
No,
It's okay. Come on,
the difference
explain.
between us two, I entertain. You just are there and buy yourself a belt.
Does it have to be about the belt? Does it have to be about the belt?
Now it's my belt. Look, we switched sides. I'm not that big. I'm over here now.
We stand next to each other. We look like the number 10.
Yeah. We're Laurel and Hardy, only I have all the talent and he has the Hardy part.
Really? You've got one character in 5 costumes. Give me a fucking
I
break.
got 17 characters.
Okay, you got 17 characters. Well, 17 characters, one actual character, but the 17 costumes.
I got Dwayne.
Granny is Dwayne.
Granny
Dwayne is Scott.
You got Granny, you got Dwayne, you got Steve the Reaper, you got Eduardo the lounge singer,
They're
you got
all-
J.A. the clown.
They're all clowns. That's all it is. They're all clowns
very
in
talented.
different fucking makeup, and he's talented.
And they're totally different characters.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Uh huh. Same jokes.
You think,
different characters.
You think Granny would China do? No. Granny berates you, Dwayne punks you. See, there's a difference there. See that? Ooh. Steve the emo reaper. Harvest your food.
He what?
Harvest your food.
Harvest?
Yeah, but not your food. You kind of got too many colds. Too many colds. I don't watch my calories. My dad's the Grim Reaper, and he has a giant wooden kind of blade, and ever since little, I'm not allowed to have objects anymore. So I get a giant little spoon and I go, boop, your soul is mine. And then sometimes when I'm feeling really cheeky, I go, boop, your ass is mine too. No. That's not true.
Yeah, it is.
You kind of have an obsession. I wouldn't say I love it. I would. Just kind of think of like my movie now. You guys are weird. Buy or fall.
Froggy's Fall.
World's greatest.
It's always a pleasure.
All right, guys. So Midwest is winding down over here, but we found a great find. Here with me is the director of this movie that is coming out, The Axe Giant, The Wrath of Paul Bunyan. And this is airing on what channel?
This is going to be on Sci-Fi Channel, June 13th at 9 o'clock at night, and then again at 1 o'clock in the morning, which will be June 14th.
Nice. Now, I love the Sci-Fi Channel. A lot of people are like, well, the independent movies that they put on there aren't that good. The independent movies that they put on there are freaking amazing. Just no one gives them credit that is credit due. So I am really interested in this one. I love all the independent films. Why don't you guys kind of give me a little bit about yourself? You're the director, correct?
My name is Gary Jones. I'm director of the movie, also co-writer and co-producer of the movie.
All right.
And
I'm Chris Hahn. First movie, but I was also in the World Wrestling Federation for about 6 years, independent wrestler for about 20, and I wrestled as Johnny Paradise.
I'll just hand that over because that's this guy's gonna win.
But now I'm 42 years old, and I'm a little too old to be taking all the bumps and handing it back.
now he's acting.
Now I'm acting.
So Chris plays Bunyan in the movie.
Okay.
And just a quick backstory on me is I grew up in Michigan, and I always wanted to make movies, and I always did special makeup effects and blew things up. G.I. Joe's in the backyard with firecrackers and fire and blew everything up. Started shooting with Super 8, got into movies, and as an effects person, then I segued into directing and producing movies and writing movies. My first movie was called Mosquito, which we made in Michigan about giant killer mosquitoes.
Yeah.
And from there I went on to do Xena, Warrior Princess, directing, and Hercules, and a few other things. And
That the Hercules and Xena were two of my favorite episodes. Televised, yeah, like it's absolutely amazing.
well, it came about because of the effects stuff. I started working with Sam Raimi and Rauth and Bruce Campbell on Evil Dead 2 and Evil Dead 3.
Right.
So I segued from doing makeup and creature effects and pyrotechnics to directing. So it was sort of it was my way of getting on a set to learn in the process.
That is so awesome. That is freaking amazing.
So I came through that, started to do my own stuff, put my own projects together, and I've done 12 movies, a bunch of TV series, like Boogeyman 3, Crocodile 2, Spiders.
I've seen Spiders and Crocodiles. Yeah.
Lightning Strikes. But our new one is called Axe Giant, The Wrath of Paul Bunyan. And this movie is independently financed movie. And you're going to see the poster right there. Completely independent finance. We shot a lot of it in Ohio, a little bit in Michigan, a little bit in LA, and it's loaded with practical effects, a lot of CG effects, but mainly practical effects. One of the things I loved growing up was I loved all the monster movies from the 50s.
Right.
King Kong, I loved the stuff from the 30s, Frankenstein, and I'm also a fan of Texas Chainsaw Massacre and those type of things.
In your opinion, which one was better? The original or the remake?
Which one?
Is that Texas Chainsaw?
Well, it's the original one because it's Gunnar Hansen's buddy of mine.
All right. There we go.
You know, I sat in the theater and watched Texas Chainsaw when I was not old enough to be in the theater.
Right.
And when you see a movie like that at a time like that, it was just something about it. You can put your finger. Of course, now everybody's doing, it's found footage. Who cares? But
Exactly.
that was that was the original, and it still holds up because there's nothing in it. It's all in your head.
Right.
That's great filmmaking. Toby Hooper's amazing. So growing up watching these and Jaws and Exorcist and all these movies, so I got into movies and wanted to make my own. Of course, after several years of doing that, doing effects, I got into it. But now at this stage, we're making our own independent movies. It's all like locally financed independent movies, and now we're getting them out there in a big way. And we're here at Midwest Honors Convention doing promotion, and we're really excited because we're screening tonight at midnight at Studio 35 Cinema Draft House, which by the time you see this, the screening will already have been done.
Right.
And great place, have a beer, watch a movie. But then we're on Sci-Fi Channel coming up in another week, and we're going to be coming out on DVD everywhere in the end of June. We've sold a lot of foreign territories for the movie, so we're really excited about it.
Oh, good.
And I met Chris on this movie. I was looking for a guy to play Bundy because we didn't want to make a CG character. We didn't want the Hulk.
Right.
We wanted a real guy who could give a performance in a suit. And a mutual friend of ours hooked us up, and I said, look, I need a guy that can wear a suit, give a performance, not complain and have a good time and be this character. And Chris walked in, I thought, great, I hope he can give a performance. It looks like he wears a suit. And he pulled it off.
Yeah, when Gary called and asked me to come over and try out, I always used to play the character in the wrestling as a bad guy. The real slow, methodical movie, creep up behind someone, hit him with a forearm when the ref wasn't looking, stuff like that. So the movie, it wasn't easy because I had to wear a prosthetic suit. It weighed about, 65 pounds? And we did, the 3 days that I was in full suit were 12-hour days. And it was, about 90 degrees outside? Then it was hot. But the wrestling helped me a lot because of my stamina and being able to stay in that suit and actually move and keep up with what he wanted me to do. Now, was I green? Terribly green. I didn't know a lot of what was going on, but Gary is such a professional at what he does. He kind of held my hand and led me through the whole step-by-step process, and it came out amazing.
Cool. That is actually that was great. Thank you. I appreciate that. It is awesome that you're a wrestler. Because, the three people that we have standing here, myself, Dwayne over here, and Joel behind the camera, we actually do a wrestling radio show. And it's we talk about the old school wrestlers all the time and everything. And as soon as you said your wrestling name, I was like, oh my god, why did I not know this when he passed this earlier? I was like so freaking pissed.
I still do a little bit here and there. There's a local promotion in Mansfield. That's where I'm from, Mansfield, Ohio.
Yeah.
And I work with them to help promote things, and I'm kind of like the Commissioner Vince McMahon. My body can't take that slamming and beating up anymore.
Right.
So I come out in a tie, and I'm still the awful individual.
Executive.
Exactly. And so, but it's still fun, and it's not the wrestling, it's the crowd and the performance in front of the crowd that keeps me wanting to be involved with it.
So, besides the suit being so heavy and it being 90 degrees outside, horrible, what was the hardest part of being?
The hardest part was the boots that I had to wear, because you'll see in where I'm walking through the woods, they had me put these boots on that you see all the gangly toes and the nasty toenails and all that stuff. But there is a bunch of boards, if I'm not mistaken, put on top and screws shot up through them. So to give me some height. Yeah, to give me some height. And as heavy as I was, by the end of the shooting, the tips of the screws were coming through the bottom of the boots.
Nice.
So whenever I would stop, we'd have to get some more foam and put it in there. But hey, I sucked it up and dealt with it.
Actually, I kept putting longer screws in it to get for performance, but no.
But no, you know what? In everything that I've ever done, and I've never actually wrestled in a WrestleMania, but I've been on the card as an opening match or what you call a dark match.
Yeah.
And I've been in all stuff, but this was the most incredible thing that I've ever done because it was just a new experience for me. I went into this knowing nothing and came out of it feeling like I learned a hell of a lot. Excuse my language.
Oh, no, we speak French. Unrated.
Because Gary, and not so much Bob Kurtzman, because he was involved in it a little bit, but these guys are legends. Because I got a Facebook text from Gunner, which is his buddy, on Facebook, and I never met the man in my life, and he texted me a message saying, stay as close as you can to Gary Jones, because he is respected in the business, and he is hands down one of the best director producers that I've ever worked with. And I thought a lot of that, so I always try to stay on his good side. I didn't try to piss him off. That's great.
All right, guys. So this is the point where I'm gonna step off to the side. I'm gonna let you guys plug your website, your Facebook, anything you want. And we'll definitely put it up here so that way everyone knows what we're going. So, all right, it's all yours.
We want everybody to check out our movie. It's called Axe Giant: The Wrath of Paul Bunyan. Chris Hahn plays Bunyan in the movie. Right. Looks a little more handsome in the movie. But,
a little bit.
Our movie's coming out. We're going to be on Sci-Fi Channel, said very soon. And by the time you see this, it'll probably be replaying. Our DVD release is June 18th. It can be pre-ordered anytime on Amazon, Best Buy, Target, wherever you like to go. And you go to our site, axegiantmovie.com, which is right here somewhere. axegiantmovie.com. And we'll have the DVD on there. We're going to sign the DVDs and ship them out to people. And we'd like everybody to go check it out and just support the movie. It's an independent movie. We're going to make more of these, and every year we're going to start bringing some new cool movie to the audiences. And we love coming to these shows and meeting the people and just promoting the movies and having a good time.
Exactly. And you can get on my website, which is chrishahnactor.com, and I'll have some wrestling videos. I'll have the trailer from Bunyan, or Axe Giant: Wrath of Paul Bunyan. You can also get on my Facebook page, which is Chris Hahn Actor Facebook page. It hasn't been brought up yet, but it's still in the process of being made. So anytime, friend me, whatever. I'm a pretty good guy. I'll friend you. I may not respond all the time because being the bad guy wrestler, I probably get a lot of nasty comments shot my way. So I may not respond to those, but hey, I'll respond to most of them.
And axegiantmovie.com is on Facebook too, so you can find it there too. So,
All right, guys. Cool. That was a great interview. I appreciate you coming out
Thank you
here.
very much. We appreciate you having us,
guys.
cool. Will we get this?
Oh, yeah.
Thanks. All right. See you guys later.
Gurion.
Grayon.
Gurion.
Gary.
Gurion.
Garyon.
Gurion.
Guryon. Yes, that's where I'm at right now. It's Guryon. I'm like Gur and yawning at the same time.
So if it's on the card that says caution zombies ahead, that means the zombies are always moving away because you're reading it from behind?
I'm always staying behind that car.
Is it
Always.
right?
Forever and ever and ever.
It was a good day.
It was a very, very tiring day. But yes, it was a good day. We had some amazing interviews.
Got some great business stuff accomplished.
And got a few pieces of swag here and there.
I got a t-shirt.
Yeah. I got a candle.
It's always great when you come to these things you expect you're going to spend, about $300, and you
Walk away with 20 bucks.
And you end up spending $20. That's a great day.
Oh man. So that's what's your feelings about this year's Midwest Honors?
Each year Midwest Honors Convention makes me more tired.
Is it more tired just because of how awesome it is and how much we do here?
It's like people don't realize how much work this is. This is your first time doing this show at Midwest.
And already I'm like, meh.
Right. I mean, I need a year to rest after doing this.
I will take over next year. I will fly solo, and I will come and I will do interviews, and I will stay at the hotel and party and then do interviews.
Right.
That's why we're so tired. Because we know we're not going to party. If partying was involved, we'd be okay.
Right. Yeah, but we'll be back next year.
One way or another.
So, yeah, that's a wrap from Midwest 2013.